How's it going, guys? Dr. Alex St.Pierre here at the clinic in Strong today, and I'm going to be showing you some triplanar neck isometric exercises. So what do we mean by triplanar? Basically, our neck, like a lot of joints in the body, have the ability to move into what we call three planes. So the sagittal plane, this way, for our head and neck, it's flexion and extension. The frontal plane, for our head, it's turning side to side. And then lastly, the transverse plane or the horizontal plane, and for our head, it's going to be rotation. So movements such as shoulder checking, things like that. So these isometrics exercises are some of the least sexy thing that you can do for your whole body, but it can be a fantastic tool as part of a neck rehab plan, also potentially part of a shoulder rehab plan, and it can be helpful to eliminate some neck pain in certain I can't speak today, in certain circumstances as well. So to begin, I'm going to get you to just stand or sit comfortably, neck and the shoulders are relaxed, and we're going to do an isometric exercise for flexion, which is bring your head forward like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make two fists and put them just underneath my chin, and I'm going to try to bring my head forward, but my fists are blocking that motion. And as I do that, it should be nice and comfortable. I shouldn't really be trying to strain in order to try to move my hands. I'm just matching the resistance that my fists are providing. And you might feel that in through the front of the neck. So again, the goal is to almost bring the head down like that. The hands are stopping you to prevent yourself from doing that. The next one is going to be an extension isometric. So again, I'm going to think about bringing my head backwards like that. I'm going to take my hands, place them on the back of my head, like so, and I'm just going to push back into my hands. Nice and easy, nice and simple. You'll kind of notice that I'm not straining. It's very much in my control, nice and comfortable. And what we should feel is the back of our neck working. Lateral flexion, nice and simple, bringing the ear towards the shoulder, blocking with the hand, and holding. And again, same thing on the opposite side, and holding. And then lastly, rotation is I'm going to want to turn my head over towards the side. Similarly to the lateral flexion, you're going to take your hand, and you're going to apply some pressure, and you're going to block it. Good. And then the opposite side. Good, just like that. So that is the triplanar neck isometric exercise. So that is a total of 6 different parameters that you can try. Once again, flexion, extension, lateral flexion to each side, and then rotation to each side. I recommend starting off nice and low and nice and slow. So you can either do it for a number of breaths, so something like 6 to 8 breaths at a time. So resist and then breathe deeply for 6 to 8 breaths. Or you can set a timer and you can hold it for 10, 15 seconds. And then you can start to build up your endurance that way. All right. The nice thing about isometrics as well too, when it's very self-limiting. So I can do 10 out of 10 max effort, or I can grade it. I can do 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, and go from there. So I recommend starting at around 30 to 40% of max effort into the isometric, and then slowly you can build up from there. If you experience any pain as you're doing this, you can try to decrease the effort. So if you feel pain at 50%, maybe try 30% and see how that feels. Also, if you have pain during any of this, it's always a good idea to chat with a professional, whether it's chiro, physio, athletic therapist, your doctor, whoever it may be. Always good to have someone in your network to help you out when you're experiencing some pain. All right, so that is the neck triplanar isometric drill. All right, give it a go and let me know how it feels.